So what, BB,
Yes.
are the biggest things that bother you about me?
Bothering me. Do I need to make up a story?
Nothing bothers you about me?
um,
How about when I complain?
it sounds cute.
Really?
Because me myself, I'm complaining, bitching as well. This is one, no. Maybe the thing is that I cannot read you sometimes. I cannot understand you sometimes. Your emotional, I don't know, your mood, you become not talkative.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
it feels like you're pushing away.
Yeah.
And I want to give you some space. But at the same time, I'm like a woman caring, like what's wrong?
Yeah.
I want to help, so yeah, maybe that. This is why you always tell me that I should not read a book in Russian, which is basically in English, right?
Right.
So that's the thing.
Yeah, I'm like, you're trying to read me
Yeah.
as though I'm in Russian, but I'm actually in English. So she's trying to read me wrong.
Yeah.
What
I basically
yeah,
do sometimes.
I think that's kind of like the cultural thing too. Like it's just a little different with the language barrier sometimes, and the emotional stuff. Like I definitely do that. I will when I am processing something in my head or something happened and I'm really trying to sort it out. I get really quiet, and that's kind of against what I normally am because I'm usually pretty talkative, and I'm usually pretty open and friendly and nice and stuff. And then I can become, probably like a little rude, a little brash sometimes when it comes to like how I say things and what I do. So yeah, I could see why that would throw you off for sure. And then, you try, and I know, you try and give me space, but then you're like, I don't want to give him space because
Yes.
I want to help him. And then I'm like, I don't need any help. Like I'm solidly up here right now doing the conversation that we talked about earlier tonight.
Yes.
Remember that conversation?
Yes.
Yeah? It's like, why? What's going on? Why are you upset? Man, I don't know why I'm upset. I have no idea why I'm upset. Well, you better figure that shit out because we're struggling right now. I'm like, I know, dude, I know. Like that conversation where which is this crazy person conversation. Just the back and forth.
That was funny. I also have that kind of conversation.
Yeah. That's what you were saying the same thing. You're like, I have the same conversation.
Yeah.
It's like, should my hair be black? I think it should be lighter. It's like, I don't agree. So I definitely push away sometimes. But it's not really pushing away. It's just getting in my little space and processing it. And it's something that she's been learning about me and something that I learned about her too is, the other night she got really quiet. And it freaked me the fuck out because I was like, am I in trouble? And guys do that. We do that all the time where it's like if our woman is quiet, then we're like, holy shit, I'm in trouble. Like that's the first thing that comes to our mind. And then we're like trying to fix it. And then what happens normally is we'll like spill the beans on something that we shouldn't have, like, did you see did you talk to this person? I didn't do anything. I've been good. And she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, should I be upset? What did I? And then there's just like this whole problem that happens because of that, just because we can't keep our mouths shut because we're worried that she's pissed off at us, but yet she's just being quiet because she's processing some feelings or something, So yeah, we do the same thing, and she does it to us, So I think like we struggle with the same shit. It's just from different angles, It's just from different sides, and I definitely have to step away sometimes and be like, look, it's not about me. But she told me a long time ago that if I'm mad at you, I will tell you I'm mad at you, and I believe that
Because I tell you.
Yeah, she tells me. Very quickly. There's no time period. There's no processing. It's like, you fucked up, dude. I'm like, what? I don't even know what I did.
Most of the time.
Most of the time, I have no idea what I did. And then she tells me, and I'm like, ugh, you're the most beautiful girl in the world. I love you so much. You are amazing. I apologize from my knees. I apologize right now. I cannot live without you. Like, so, yeah. And me not closing the fridge last night at 3 a.m., I totally apologize for that. Like, I know that that's the kind of thing that can ruin a relationship. And, you know, and I'm in the doghouse for a week because the milk went bad. So, yeah, anyways. That's a fun one.
That's the biggest one, I guess.
That is. That's the biggest one that we have.
Yeah.
That you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. There's a big one.